points and points and points. He getting up there talking about, yes, we can. That just because your stock shares are dropping means that your grasp over the resources is dropping. The land ain't having no depression.
Right.
Plant a seed and see if the grass is depressed. See if the dirt is depressed. And we want the person who think that they control all of it to get depressed and get the hell away from it. You understand the point I'm making? Maybe he'll get depressed long enough where he can go sit in the corner and let it grow so everybody can go ahead and eat. It's the fact that he's so motivated, you know what I'm saying? So enthusiastic about controlling everything that we have such a large homeless population. That we have so many people going without because he's controlling everything. So we need him to get depressed. You see the point I'm making? So he'll get depressed enough to just not be I'm not motivated to rule these niggers anymore. I'm depressed. That's what we need. I'm just not motivated to monopolize all the wealth and resources anymore. I'm depressed. That sounds good to me. Literally. So the Europeans, America has fallen. It's not what it was anymore.
And what belong to Europeans?
And the fact that they need a black face to pimp the black face, to exploit the black face in the form of Barack Obama is an example. That now they even have to use black divinity, exploit black divinity, exploit the image and the likeness of the Messiah to try to keep their thing going. America's falling. Let her fall. But anybody that don't want to let her fall, she already fell. In quantum physics, if a thing can't happen, it has already happened. It has already failed. But they're going to fall. Anybody who's holding on to it is going to fall with it. You're going to fall with it. Literally. And I don't mean Europeans that's falling out of windows because they committing suicide because they're losing their grasp over control. Of control. But everybody who's attached to it is going to fall. We speaking against capitalism. It was a very realistic argument to say, well, if you're not dependent on capitalism, then what does it matter whether it falls? Because you was not even capitalistically involved in it anyway. So what does that mean to a person who is not a capitalist? That a capitalistic system is falling. You know what it means? It means redistribution of resources to us. But to a person who's about capital gain, it means the fall of his independent, elite, corporate empire.
Status.
Absolutely.
Corporate status.
But to us who engage in the work of humanitarian service and trying to do for the majority and set up collectives and things that work for the masses, that means nothing. That is falling. The faster it falls, the quicker our people can stop investing their energy into that thing. The quicker they can stop giving their time and labor to that monster. The quicker they can say, well, all this stuff y'all been talking, I feel y'all now. But let me go and let's look at economy now. My brother was talking to me about stocks and wealth. And I broke it down to him. I had to really get really deep with this brother. I said, do you know money is nothing but the calculation of interactions between human beings? That's all money is. It's just a calculation of interactions. So if it's all it is, as long as we keep interacting, it doesn't matter what type of system you use. Do you understand the point I'm making? But money just calculates the interaction. It can say, well, you made $1,000, this many interactions happened. That's it. People were interacting before the currency system existed. We've been interacting since there has been people. We have been interacting since there has been a planet. And we will continue to interact among each other, no matter what system exists. Interactions is unavoidable. So what point am I making? Money is a calculation of interactions between human beings. So how do you create wealth? What they call wealth is a particular calculation of interactions. Follow me, I'm about to go deep. But people want to trace wealth but they don't want to interact. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. If you go out and have 10,000 interactions today with 10,000 different people, you will have wealth. Because wealth is just the calculation of those interactions and those transactions. That's it. That's all money is. You can't eat money. You can't swallow money. Go to the desert with a bag of money and you're going to die of thirst.
You cannot make a baby with money.
Money is just calculating the interactions and transactions between human beings. The European has monopolized the calculation system. Follow me with this. He's monopolized the calculation system. And he gets paid for having a calculator. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying?
J.P. Morgan.
The taxes, the taxation system, and the government is the white boys saying, what does the IRS do? They come and audit you. What does audit mean? Come and count your shit up.
The IRS, the liars.
When they audit you, they simply come and what? Count what you have. An auditor is accountant and an accountant for the government. You understand the point I'm making? So the European monopolized and created an accounting system. You understand the point I'm making? And now we're paying him for sitting down counting.
What?
We're paying him. He ain't doing nothing but counting. Well, I counted it. Give me a cut. I counted it. You picked 10 tomatoes. I counted it. Give me 4 of them. Look at this. This is all he really doing. It's counting it up. And then he has something called a bank, where you got a whole bunch of counters. All day, 9 to 5, they stand up counting. And they get paid for it, just counting. That's a lot of power. This man ain't got to do no work. He don't have to do no work or nothing. All he got to do is stand around and count. I'm going to pause this for a minute.
That is good.
Is everyone?
Peace. Thank you for your support of this divine DVD ministry and your participation and engagement in the process of true nation building. We definitely appreciate your support. Hope you enjoyed this dissertation and this divine lecture from King Noble. If you are interested and would like more titles and more lectures by King Noble, listen to the following titles: Return of Al-Mahdi, True Existence, Divine Responsibility, Science of Everything, Extreme Violence, Barack Obama, Man or Myth, Debate with the King, Divine Union, Meditation as a Tool for Liberation, Message from God, Myth and Logics of Mental Illness, Black History, Supreme Tribe, All the Answers, The King, Spirituality and Religion versus Revolution, and many, many more. If you're interested in any of those titles or lectures, please give us a call at 773-266-8044. That's 773-266-8044. Thank you. Have a beautiful, magnificent, prosperous, abundance, and self-realized existence. Peace and blessings. Love.